I am very excited to be able to deliver this one to you all. And the title of this audio track is the Triple D Philosophy. This is a specific philosophy of my own that I have formed that I hope to be able to deliver and you develop in getting into your own mindset and reforming what society has gave you, and you break away from that and walk into a kingdom-minded, a self-taught, a kingdom wisdom to gain philosophy. It's very powerful if you're able to capture and take away and implement it to your life. And I encourage everybody to not just only hear mine, hear other speakers, and continue to take away from each that you feel fits you best in life, and you apply it to your own and create your own philosophy. One of my great mentors always tells and always speaks to be a student of life. So always continue to be a learner, always continue to gain, whether it's from the books, from the speeches, to any types of sermons, to any types of people who are out here working to give you the tools to continue to develop yourself and make yourself greater. So jumping right into it, the Triple D philosophy. The first D is drive. Drive is something very, very important that every person needs to have. For any of those who know me outside of the videos and outside of the audio speakings, is that I am a musician. And one of my songs, the lyrics actually go, "If you don't have drive, your motor won't start." And yes, it's a play on words, but it's simple when it's broken down. And it is saying that when you don't have drive, your motor won't start. Your motor won't start. It won't get the engines going. It won't get the wheels turning. It won't get the creative juices flowing if you don't have drive. If you don't have drive, you're not going to know where you're going. You're not going to be able to get into the vehicle and navigate through life to your destination. You have to have drive. Why are you doing it? What's your purpose? What is your drive? You need to go and get you some reasons. You need to go and get you ideas, get your creative juices flowing, that you're able to actually step into life with a game plan, and you don't just wake up daily and just do what you feel. Because when you react and live off feelings and emotions, you're going to continue to always be tossed back and forth like the waves in the ocean. And if you pay attention to anybody in society, you'll find groups of people and several other people, or you may even have friends that you know that they're always what we call emotional. And emotions are great, but logical is great too. And a lot of people, as I've said before, tend to be logical when it's time to be emotional, and tend to be emotional when it's time to be logical. I got another speech I'll talk about on the importance of balance, and that'll be in there. But right now, when it comes to the drive, you have to be set. You have to be knowing what you want. You have to have the drive. When you go and get these reasons and you allow yourself to step out of emotions and letting emotions control your days, you wake up with a list of maybe 5 to 7 things you have to do that day. I want to get this done, that done, that done. And you have them in order of what's the importance to the least importance. But you work on them and you get them done. I've been doing it now for a while. I had a speaker speak to me about it, and I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. So I want to share it with you. And not only having just that list of working to get things done, but it helps you with your drive. It helps you stay driven, because you have to stay on course. Think about it. When you're in a car, when you're traveling someplace, if you don't know the area and you turn off the GPS, well, now you're just driving anywhere. You're driving wherever. You're hopingly taking the right left turn. You're hoping to get off on this exit and it's the right one. If there's no solid game plan and you don't know where you're going, there's a good chance you're just going to end up lost. So your navigation can help be that drive. Knowing your reasons. What are your reasons? Why are you wanting to do what you do? What even is it that you are wanting to do? You have to figure this out. I speak to a lot of people all over, thousands of people, and I ask them a lot of times, what do you love? What is it that you love to do? And many of them can't actually ever answer it. They usually always end up giving an answer that is something that their friends do, or something that their friends told them to do, or something that society or maybe their parents or somebody influenced them to do, instead of them thinking for themselves and figuring out what their own drive is. What drives you? Figure out and get yourself some real solid reasons. I want to do this because of I want to do this, this, and this, and this. Maybe you want to, speaking about cars, you want to own a dealership one day. I want to own my own car dealership. Well, why do you? I want to provide a service because I want to go and be able to provide people with the best experience to get the best brand new cars that they have. Why? Well, another reason, maybe you grew up and you struggled to get your first car, or maybe you've seen a lot of single moms driving cars and you're a single mom or you were at one point and you wanted to be able to do something in the system to make cars better, to set something up for them to get cars. Or, maybe you grew up and you didn't have a lot of money and now you struggled and you didn't have a lot of nice shoes. Well, now you want to own a shoe company. Your why is because I struggled and now I want to own a shoe company. And what's your reasons? I want to go and provide great shoes for other people who can't afford, maybe the top of the line Jordans or other expensive shoes. For example, Shaq, great dude. I hope to meet him one day. Shaq ended up going, and he had a story, and he shared that one day he was getting ready to put his new shoe out, and a single mom approached him and she said, "You know what? We're tired of paying all this money for all these expensive shoes. My kids want these shoes but can't afford these shoes. You need to not make your shoes so expensive, and you need to sell something so us mothers and us kids can go and have some nice shoes at a good price." Shaq then went on to go and partner with Walmart and come out with his shoes. And then he actually did it because of this single mother talked to him one day, and he made his shoes affordable because he listened. And then he went on to sell some of I think it was some of the most selling pairs of shoes ever at the most affordable place in Walmart. And a lot of people, I remember growing up, used to clown him for that because, oh, look, he got his shoes at Walmart stuff, but they never knew the backstory. Who cares what people think? This man has so much money now, just off of his shoes alone, let alone all his other companies, but off of his shoes alone, because of the thoughtfulness and what he did to go and reach out and listen to the people. And that is a lot of times how businesses get started, because they listen to the people. They listen and they know that businesses start because there's a problem or there's a want or there's a need somewhere. So Shaq had his ears open and listened, and then he went on to go and selling some of the most sold shoes and making a mass amount of money, all by listening to the problem or the issues that somebody else was sharing. So his drive was, well, I want to make and sell these shoes. My reasons why was, I want to be able to provide a service for people, and I want to also go and make something for these single mothers to be able to go and get for their children, and I want to make things affordable for people. So you have to figure out what your drive is. Your drive is what you're going to do. And then having the drive to do it is what's going to keep pushing you, those reasons. So figure out what it is that you love. Figure out what it is that you're passionate about, and then attack it. And you may have to work other jobs and you may have to do other things while you're working this goal, but don't just spend all your life working a job that you hate and then 30, 40 years later, then you decide to, once I get the money saved up, then I'm going to go for that. Don't do that. Don't waste time. You have weekends. You have spare time. Use spare time, use weekends to really pursue your goals and your dreams and what you're passionate about. Don't let time go by, because time goes by, you can't get more time. You can always get more money, but you can't get more time. It doesn't matter how much money you have in the world, you're never going to be able to buy more time. So figure out what it is you love, figure out your passion, and then figure out the reasons why, and that is going to create more of your drive to become accomplished. A lot of people think that the reasons are going to be it. The reasons are a big help, but the ultimate key is that you have to want this for yourself. You can have a list of 1,000 reasons why you want to do something, but if you don't have it made up in your mind that you want to do it, those reasons are going to be nothing. So you have to have your mind made up, this is what you want to do, and then get you a list of some solid reasons of why you want to do these things and become accomplished, those things work together. And then now you will be able to continue to create this unstoppable force. Because if your mind's not in it, but you got reasons, your mind will override those reasons on days. You will have lazy days. You will have days you don't want to do nothing. You will have days where you'll say, forget them reasons. But when you have your mind made up, now you are a whole lot more powerful. Because when you have your mind made up, those days are still going to come. But when your mind is made up and then you think of those reasons are now going to back the mindset that you already got. And it's going to continue to remind you that, oh man, you got to do this because you got these people counting on you. You got this waiting on you. For example, my drive is because I want to do these videos and doing music and all these different public speaking engagements I do and all other entities and businesses that I have and that I'm a part of. I want to continue to reach people to get them to realize they have supernatural greatness inside of them. I want to get them connected to Jesus. I want them to realize that they can have peace in life, overcome depression, overcome anxiety, and become their greatest version of self. And they literally are able to do these things and live an absolute amazing life. And I want to reach them. And my why is because I've been through depression. I've been through anxiety. I've been through poverty. I've been homeless. I've been broke. But I want to go and teach other people how to overcome these things. And also, my drive and my reason, another one, is simply people. Like, that's my biggest one for me is people. It's literally all of you that listen to these, that watch these, that see me at concerts, that go and see me at, whether it be a speaking engagement to wherever, is that my main drive is people. Now, I have a bunch of other reasons too, a big list of them. I want to be able to bless my mother one day with anything she wants. I want to be able to help my brother out with anything he's got going on. I want to be able to be a blessing to my dad and his wife. I want to be able to bless it to my grandma. I want to be able to help my friends and other people I'm in business and in partner with. I want them to all be successful. I want to be able to bless them so they don't even have to worry about a regular 9 to 5. They're able to simply do what they love and we're able to work together. I have so many reasons, but my top number one is people. And it aligns perfect with what God told us, what I've spoken about in other videos. Love God, love people, put them above everything, and you're going to win in life. But your heart has to be in it. Your heart, your mind, same thing. Your mind has to be in it. Have your heart, your mind in alignment with God and have a list of strong reasons why you want to do this thing. And that is how you're going to continue to have a powerful drive to be able to become successful. So, and I'm giving you like a condensed version of these two. So if you ever see me out one day at an event and we speak more in depth of these, I will be happy and excited to go more in depth in speaking in all of these. But for the sake of the video and this whole CD this is going to be on, this is what we're doing right now. So that is drive. And then the second D for the triple D philosophy is determination. Now, determination is powerful. Determination is similar to the third D, but determination is once you get that drive, once you get those reasons, you figure out what it is that you love. When I said those lazy days, the feeling of lazy days is going to come. Determination means that you're going to get up and you're going to make it happen. Determination, when you form that determination in your mindset that it doesn't matter what the weather looks like outside, you're going to get up and do it. It doesn't matter. Me, I love sunshine and I love blue sky days. But even when it's gray and gloomy out, I still got to get up. Regardless of how the weather may try to make us feel, I'm going to get up because I have to make it happen. You know why? Because even though it is a gray and gloomy sky day, guess what? The people are still living under that sky. The people are still out there. The people, the ones that are my drive, my family, my friends, my loved ones, you, everybody listening to this, and the people that I don't even know right now from generations to come, they're still yet to get here. So there's still going to be plenty of more sunshine and blue sky days. So I have to think past that. I have to be the sunshine and the blue sky on those cloudy days. I have to be it. So I continue to be determined and get up no matter what you're going through. You're going through a heartbreak. You had a bad week in your business. You ended up going somewhere and you had just a negative experience. And now you're trying to carry that over into the next day. No, live in the moment, feel what you feel, and then live past it. Don't continue to take on different traumas and negative situations and bad outcomes and all that for forever, because that's only going to hinder yourself. And you're hindering yourself. There's plenty of other things in life trying to hinder you. Don't you be your own hindrance to your own life and then everything else on top of it. Determination. You have to be able to see through it all. Determination allows you to continue to get up each and every day and fight through the drama. Determination allows you to get up every day and realize that I am enough. I got this. I'm going to be able to do it. You have to be your own hype man sometimes, or hype woman. You have to be your own person, because people like me and other people may not be around all the time to continue to help give you knowledge and share their wisdom that they've gotten through life. Or you may not have that certain person to be able to speak life into you, and you're going to have to be that person for yourself one day. There's going to be days that get up where ain't nobody else going to be able to do it for you except for you. You have to be determined. No matter what it looks like, no matter what you feel like, you are determined that you are going to make this happen. Determination is a powerful word. Determination means nothing is going to block you. Determination means what has happened with the past is the past. I am the present, and my future is going to be mine. Determination. It doesn't matter what is going to happen on today. As I wake up, I'm declaring it's going to be excellent, and it's going to stay excellent, and nothing is going to get it out of excellency, because I'm going to live it. I believe it. I'm speaking it now. I am determined that it's going to be that way. I am determined I'm going to reach my goals for today. The 5 to the 7 of the list that I got, I'm going to work hard on all of them. I'm going to accomplish number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7. But if I don't get them done, I'm determined that I'm going to finish them tomorrow. But I'm not going to just put them off and procrastinate, because procrastination is the opposite of determination. I have to be determined. I'm determined to do it today. I'm determined to fight past procrastination. I'm not going to procrastinate my goals. I'm not going to procrastinate my reasons. I'm not going to procrastinate my mindset, because it's made up and I want to be successful. I am a success. If you already have made up in your mind what you want to do and you're already working towards it, you already are a success. So there you go. Knock that off your shoulders of thinking $1 million makes you successful. You become a millionaire before you get the $1 million. You become successful way before you are success in society's mindset. Society thinks you got to have $1 million and all this stuff just to be successful, a Bentley, a car, a big mansion. No. Along the way, it's who you are becoming as you are becoming that millionaire is what is the most important of value. It's the becoming of yourself. It is the knowledge you gain from the books, from the speeches, the articles you read, the experiences, the richness of life that you continue to bring in. That's what makes you super powerful. It's not all about the money. The money ends up being a really big bonus. Later on, when money starts flowing in from your different businesses that you get. And, now I got a company that expands into several continents. We just crossed over into Africa. So it's like now we're in Africa. We stretch across the Americas into the Bahamas. We serve a lot of people in a lot of different places in one of my companies. And then another business I'm in all kinds, 70 plus countries around the world. But it is because I was determined. I've been determined, and I'm going to continue to be determined always. So determination is one of the most powerful words that you need in your vocabulary, especially when it comes to building this philosophy. So drive, determination, and then the third D, the most important one of all, that every area of life needs to succeed. And the most important of the triple D philosophy is the word discipline. Discipline. You absolutely have to have discipline. Has similar traits to determination, but discipline is determination on steroids. Discipline is waking up and doing the things that you don't want to do, and you're doing it as if you know you really like it because you have the ability to see beyond, and you're not watching and looking in the present tense, but you're looking in your future outcome. There was actually a podcast one time of Mike Tyson, and I seen Mike Tyson. He said discipline is doing what you hate like you love it. It's a beautiful way of explaining it. It is. It's you wake up each day, and discipline makes you push past your pain. Discipline makes you push past your own boundaries. Discipline makes you push past the hurt, the agony, the annoyance, the loss, the negativity. It makes you push past, and it makes you go and launch forward into an area that you may have not even known that was in you. Discipline allows you to grow. Discipline continues to keep you in order. One discipline continues to give birth to other disciplines. Another discipline grows a new discipline. Once you get discipline in the gym, you go to the gym, you work out the first day, you feel great. Getting to the gym was the biggest and hardest step. Getting to the gym on the first day is the hardest time, especially anybody that's ever just got to the gym or somebody that was in the gym for a long time and then fell off for a long time and then finally got back. They can be a great witness to this. Getting to the gym is the biggest step of discipline. That's the hardest step. Once you're in there and you get in the motion, it's work. But then once you're done, you feel great. And that discipline now gives you encouragement, and you're excited and you want to go again because how it made you feel, not just physically, but mentally. Discipline will have you break down walls that you didn't know exist and become greater than what you thought you could become. Discipline is the piece of the Triple D philosophy that will launch you into your future with vision. You have to be disciplined and sit down and plan out your strategy. If you don't have any strategy, you're going to have catastrophe, and it's going to continue to lead you down a road that you don't want to be in. Discipline will have you wake up in 5 years exactly where you want to be and soaring in life, or for the lack of discipline will have you wake up and dreaming still and wishing about the life that you want to live. That's the difference between discipline and non-discipline. Discipline will have you looking back at yourself 3 months from now and saying, wow, I'm so happy I stayed consistent in the gym and lost that 20, 30, 40 pounds. Without discipline, it'll have you 3 months from now still eating ice cream, now complaining to yourself and thinking, man, if I only stayed in the gym, I could be 20, 30, 40 pounds less right now. And then that builds discouragement. And then now you're discouraged. Now you have lack of discipline and more discouragement. So you can trade the D's. What do you want? Discouragement or discipline? I choose discipline. It takes more work, but it's greatly more rewarding. So discipline is by far, I believe, one of the most important words in the human language. You have to have discipline. You have to have discipline in everything. Discipline gets you the relationships needed to succeed. You don't want to go to the event coming up, but you know at this event, well, there could be a relationship that's made to get me to the next step. Or there is maybe a sale that I need that is at that event, and I need to be disciplined, get up and go. I don't care. I just went through a bad breakup, or I don't care. I've been real down on myself because I haven't met my quota this month, or I've just been real down because I don't like the way I look in these clothes. No, you need to get yourself together, get up, go to the event, go to the party, go to wherever it is and meet those contacts. Go and be there. You might be the motivation for somebody. You never know what you're going to be until you arrive. Ooh, that's good. That's good. That's good. You never know what you're going to be until you arrive. If you don't go, you'll never know. And you have to go. You have to, because if not, you're going to always sit in regret, and you're always going to continue to be in this state of the not knowing. And you're always just going to live in the what ifs. You never want to live in the what ifs. At the end of my life, I pray to God that I leave this earth and everything in me has been completely used, and there's nothing else in me that I didn't tap into, and there's nothing else in me that I wasn't able to reach out to more people, because I have exhausted every single thing, every gift that God put in me. And I was disciplined to the point that I heard from Him, I was in line with Him, and I was able to accomplish everything to the mass amount of maximum potential that He had given me that I was supposed to do. That is my goal. Discipline will have you on a time management scale that will keep you off of social media. Like right now, I am doing. So you're not supposed to talk what you fast about and stuff, but for this example, because like I said, people are my reason. Right now, I am in a spot with God where I am doing a social media fast. And social media, you cut it out. Cut out social media because time management is way more important. Time management is allowing me to do this video right now because time management, if I was just too busy scrolling on Facebook, I'd be wasting time. If I was just scrolling on Instagram or scrolling on any type of social media, I'd be wasting time. Wouldn't have time to make this video. Wouldn't have time to share this knowledge, this wisdom, these different keys and elements to go and for you to take in and think about. Time management is huge. And it's big and it works off of big discipline. If you lack discipline, the relationships that you already have are going to fade because you have discipline to reach out and talk to people, have discipline to have those conversations that are needed to create new relationships. As I said, relationships can get you anything in life and it can also keep you from anything in life. But discipline is what's going to get them. Discipline is what's going to either get you in the door or keep you out of it. And all it is your effort. It is your will. Discipline is solely on you. Nobody else has control over your discipline but you. You are the sole proprietor. You are literally the entire discipline. You are the boss. You are the leader of all discipline in your life. Nobody can give it to you. Now, if you don't exercise discipline in your life and become who you want to become, you will fall under somebody else's discipline. Yeah, that is very possible. So you will then now have to take your discipline and put it under their discipline. And that is where you're not going to be happy. That's where you're at the 9-to-5s that you don't like because the other person that was disciplined enough now gives you your paycheck. Because you weren't disciplined with your own discipline when you should be the one out here giving paychecks away or out here being the leader that is being successful in life and being the lender and not the borrower. But now, because you continue to allow yourself to lack the discipline to succeed and achieve in life, you're now living one that you don't want to live or you're not where you want to be. But there's great hope for you because everybody, like I said, controls their own discipline. So you have the ability at any time to wake up that day and start right now when you hear this, that I'm going to make the change right now. I'm going to begin to implement discipline into my life. Whether it's the smallest thing or the biggest thing, it doesn't matter as long as you start. Start listening into other videos I got. Listen to other speakers, other videos. Start listening to different preachers, different teachers, and then just continue to form your own philosophy. Again, you don't have to take everything that I'm literally saying and speaking in metaphors and all that. Take what I'm speaking and apply it to your life in whichever way it may be, whether it's in a marriage or a friendship or a relationship with a significant other or a business you're wanting to start, or whether it's maybe a minor league football team, or like I said, starting a shoe company, or you're selling pictures, or you want to be a painter or a musician. You implement the Triple D philosophy and you can either implement the whole thing or you take pieces away. And like I said, listen to other people and form your own philosophy. Continue to tie it together in what best fits you, what best is for you, what best is for your team, what best is for the people around you. And when you continue to implement that drive, determination, and discipline, you will be unstoppable. You implement it into the ways that is needed for you, you're going to be unstoppable. First of all, keep God as the source, the main source, always. And like I said, you will continue to achieve. You will achieve anything you put your mind to. You can do it. You have the ability. You have everything you need. If you're watching or listening to this right now, you can do it. You can be successful. You were created for it. You have supernatural greatness inside of you waiting to come out, waiting to be tapped into. And I just hope I'm a person that's going to be able to help you tap into it. I'm not saying that I am your answer and I am your key. I'm just trying to pass some along that I have been able to gather so far in my life. And I'm going to continue to do so. And I hope to see you out one day. And I hope to maybe hear that this was able to be a motivation for you or inspired you, or I get to see you at an event one day and we get to go more into detail and other teachings and speakings that I do. And we're able to talk about your victories. And I'm able to share more victories that I have for y'all and share more knowledge as I continue to gain it and God continues to bless me with it. But until then, continue to fight. Don't ever give up. We've been created to be warriors. No matter what Keep pushing, keep fighting in life, keep having that drive, keep remembering what it is you love, what you're passionate about. Remember why you started. What are your reasons for achieving? What are your reasons for making it happen? And then that determination that no matter what, you're going to accomplish those reasons. You're going to live the life that you want. That determination, you're going to be living a life that you're passionate about. And that discipline, no matter what it looks like, no matter what it feels like, even when I don't want to do this today, I'm going to do it. Even when I know I need to stay healthy, I want the chocolate bars. No, I'm going to eat a salad and I'm going to make it a delicious salad. I'm going to make a chicken salad. Or if you're vegetarian or vegan, you're going to make the most delicious flavored seasoned salad that you make without meat. That's what you're going to do. You're going to make the best of every situation. Your discipline is going to take you there. Your discipline is going to make you fight through the pain, fight through the hurt, fight through whatever it is that's trying to stop your drive and determination. And your discipline is going to make your drive and determination and everything successful for you. You can do it. I believe in you. I know other people believe in you. But what matters most is that you believe in yourself. And you can do it if you want the change. But you can't have the change you want until you change yourself. And you can make it happen. Let's go, Warriors.